Okay, thank you so much. No, I'm not really smart. So I wanted to talk about my journey today. Oh, sorry, let's go back. Not because it's been outstanding or unique. On the contrary, I believe what I went through and I'm going through, many people in this room have gone through or may have experienced it. I put some words on the board: love yourself, have self-confidence. I know they sound cliche, but believe me, even after 30-odd years, I still haven't mastered them, and I still have challenge with them. My path has been very torturous. Many people have gone through torturous path in life. And whenever I wanted to define my milestones, these are the beacons I put there: my high school and undergraduate degree, my graduate studies, and also my career as an educator at UBC. You notice that all of them is about education, because I'm obsessed with education. And that's all about the way I was brought up. I'm the middle child in a family in Iran. I grew up there. My parents are entrepreneurs. They never had time for us. But in some occasions that we got together, they always reminded us, never miss an opportunity. Those words stuck with me and carved in my brain. I have a sister. She's wonderful, beautiful, smart, a doctor. Everything seems easy for her, but I never had that. So I thought, if I wanted to attract my parents' attention, I have to be the best kid. I have to study hard. And that was the obsession I had. But I paid a big price for it. I missed so many things. I never had any close friends. I never had any fun. I never learned how to have fun. I never had any hobbies. I never took any sport. And my social life, or lack of social life, and no self-confidence led my life to something very dangerous. When I was 17, a comment from one of our relatives about my fat cheeks made my obsession towards another path. My obsession was to lose weight. I wanted to see how far I can lose weight. I became 60 pounds in less than 3 months. I became anorexia. I threw up. I put the food in the napkin. I hurt myself, cut myself. I was depressed. But still I believe I'm doing right, because that was what I believed in. Even when I got to the best engineering school in Iran, I didn't care. I was falling. I was failing. And I blame everybody. I had many trips to hospital. They put tube in my throat, and they force-fed me. And one of those days, I heard something very vague from through the radio. There was a lady talking about the secrets of successful people. She mentioned those who are successful, they do mistake, but they understand and they go back. They understand that nothing has to be perfect, and everything one at a time. At that moment, I stood up and said, I can change my life. I finished my undergrad and I moved to Canada, this wonderful place. And I enrolled as a PhD student at the University of Toronto, and I worked with a wonderful mentor. But again, my obsession surfaced. I wanted to be best graduate student for him. I wanted to be the best in his lab. So I stayed all night. I didn't sleep. I got sick. He took me aside and said, what are you doing? You have no self-respect. You don't value yourself. I said, I never learned. I was never born with self-confidence. And he told me self-confidence is not genetic. You have to practice one step at a time. Now that I'm an educator at the University of British Columbia, I have 40 students working with me. I have a son. And the message I tell them, love yourself. If you have passion, there is no limit to what you can do. I wanted to share with you some of the coolest stuff that my students are doing. We're working on cancer. Cancer is very tricky. When it goes all over the body, there are only a handful of these cancerous cells among billions and millions of our blood cells. So detecting them is very difficult. And if we do that, we can prevent the cancer at the earliest stage. My student made a device. It's a handheld device attached to a cell phone that in less than 20 minutes can detect these harmful cells, and it can come with diagnosis. Another cool invention that they did is mimicking the nose of human being. We have sensors in our nose that gives responses to our brain, and we differentiate between bad and good smell. We replicate it with a device with a sensory device that now we put it in package that we send it to mines and confined spaces that there are hazardous gas, and we protect the workers. Also, we use the same technology to detect marijuana in the breath of the drug drivers. So finally, this is my slide, that what I was talking about. Love yourself, respect yourself. Make sure that you do not do to please other people. And other things. Can I put a check mark in front of them? No. Have I mastered them? No. Every day is a challenge for me. Every day I have to remind myself, take care of yourself. And to be honest, that's the most joyful part of my day. When I go to bed, I remember, did I really follow this, what I have believed in it? Thank you so much.